Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we break down all the latest updates from the Roloff family on Little People, Big World. As many of you know, Audrey and Jeremy have always been fan favorites. Over the years, we've watched them grow their family and navigate the challenges of raising their children, while also balancing their personal and professional lives. But now, as they raise 4 kids, there's no doubt that life has become a bit more complicated. Audrey Roloff and Jeremy Roloff from Little Individuals, Huge World open up about their struggles elevating 4 youngsters. Having a work-life steadiness is difficult. However, their grateful child number 4 is a simple one. Little Individuals, Huge World. Audrey Roloff and Jeremy Roloff battle with stability. Audrey Roloff and Jeremy Roloff grew to become a household of 6 again in might. They welcomed their 4th baby, Mirabella Roloff, on the time that they had 4 youngsters beneath the age of 7, so that they had quite a lot of adjusting to do to maintain up with their rising household. The Little Individuals, Huge World actuality stars not too long ago spoke about adjusting to being a household of 6. He reveals that the largest adjustment has been realizing how dangerous their work-life steadiness is. He feels that they had rhythm with 3 youngsters. However, including one other one meant that there was not 10 minutes of any person needing one thing from them. Jeremy and Audrey can't work all day. He explains that they must get up and determine who's going to work and who's going to deal with the youngsters. So he feels the adjustment to having 4 youngsters has been rather a lot. Jeremy believes that construction is essential. So he and his spouse try to rebuild a framework that can allow them to work and lift their 4 kids. In the meanwhile, he feels every little thing of their lives clashes. There is no such thing as a time put aside to do show duties. Audrey and Jeremy's 4th is in simple child. Audrey reveals that she prayed that Mirabella could be sleeper, so having a child who sleeps properly has been a game changer for her. She additionally explains that this time round, she has had essentially the most power she has ever had postpartum. The Little Individuals, Huge World former castmate feels that having a child earlier than summertime was useful in coping with 4 youngsters. She explains that her youngsters have been capable of go exterior and play. They weren't caught inside, and he or she didn't must give you actions for them to do. The mess was made exterior, and he or she didn't have to scrub up each night time with a new child. Nevertheless, Audrey admits that transitioning from 2 to 3 youngsters was wilder than transitioning from 3 to 4. She feels that her and Jeremy's life was already chaotic, so including one other one was nothing. She additionally feels Mirabella is a simple child, in order that helps. Little Individuals, Huge World couple go on babymoon. Audrey Roloff and Jeremy Roloff share that they went on a babymoon earlier than the arrival of their latest edition. They felt like rather a lot was occurring of their lives. They have been dwelling together with her mother and father, renovating their residence, and coping with the pending due date of their 4th baby. So, they left their 3 youngsters for a number of days to reconnect as a pair. The Little Individuals, Huge World couple knew the timing wasn't good, but it surely was useful for them. Will Audrey and Jeremy take their 4 youngsters subsequent time? Cleaning soap filth all the time retains up with one of the best Little Individuals, Huge World updates. Today, we're diving deep into the real struggles Audrey and Jeremy are facing as parents of 4. From sleepless nights and tantrums to the pressures of managing their careers and staying connected as a couple, how are they holding up? And what do their recent posts and interviews tell us about their journey? Audrey and Jeremy's journey into parenthood began when they welcomed their first child, Ember Jean, back in 2017. Since then, their family has continued to grow, with Bode, Radley, and the newest addition, their 4th child. Raising one child is hard enough, But managing 4 young kids is a whole different challenge. It's clear that Audrey and Jeremy's hearts are full, but like any parents, they had to navigate the ups and downs of parenthood. From breastfeeding difficulties to sleepless nights, these two have been candid about their struggles. Let's take a closer look at how their family has evolved over the years. In addition to raising 4 kids, both Audrey and Jeremy are working hard on their individual and joint projects. From writing books to running their podcast, these two have their hands full. But with so much on their plate, how are they managing to balance work and family life? We've seen how dedicated Jeremy is to the family farm, and Audrey has been passionate about her online presence and helping others live more intentionally. But the question remains, are they taking on too much? Over the years, Audrey has been open about the parenting challenges they faced. Whether it's dealing with the chaos of 4 kids, running around, or managing their unique personalities, it's clear that life isn't always picture perfect. From tantrums to sibling rivalry, raising 4 kids brings its own set of difficulties. Audrey has even hinted at feeling overwhelmed in some of her recent social media posts, especially as they've embraced a homeschooling routine. One of the things that has always been apparent on Little People, Big World is the importance of family. Whether it's Matt, Amy, or Zach and Tori, the Roloffs have always leaned on each other for support. But with Jeremy and Audrey focusing more on their own family outside of the show, it raises the question, how much help are they getting from the rest of the Roloff clan? It seems like Jeremy and Audrey are doing much of the heavy lifting themselves. But with 4 kids in the mix, do they need more help from their extended family? And how are they managing the occasional family conflicts that arise? While raising 4 kids can be incredibly fulfilling, it's also easy to feel burnt out. That's why it's so important for parents like Audrey and Jeremy to take time for themselves. In recent interviews and posts, Audrey has spoken about the importance of self-care and finding time for mental and emotional health amid the chaos. Self-care is key, and it's something that Audrey and Jeremy have been focusing on more. Whether it's making time for date nights or simply finding quiet moments together, they're making an effort to stay connected while still being there for their kids. Social media can often paint a picture of perfection, and with their large online following, Audrey and Jeremy have felt the pressure to live up to those expectations. But recently, they've been more transparent about the messiness of real life. It's refreshing to see Audrey and Jeremy breaking down those perfect Instagram walls and showing that parenting isn't always easy. But has the pressure from followers and fans to maintain a perfect image been a source of stress for them? Every child is unique, and for Audrey and Jeremy, raising 4 kids means understanding and nurturing 4 different personalities. From the independent Ember to the more reserved Bode, each child brings something different to the family dynamic. With each child having their own needs, Audrey and Jeremy are constantly adapting their parenting styles. It's a delicate balance, and as the kids grow older, those dynamics will continue to evolve. Fans of Little People, Big World have always been invested in the Roloff family's journey. Many have shared their thoughts, offering both encouragement and advice to Audrey and Jeremy. But as the couple becomes more open about their struggles, the public reaction has been mixed. While some fans appreciate the candidness of their posts, others worry that they might be overextending themselves. It's a tough situation, especially when living life in the public eye. So, what's next for Audrey, Jeremy, and their 4 kids? As their family continues to grow and evolve, what challenges will they face in the future? And how will they continue to balance their professional lives with raising their children? Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jim24. Thank you for watching.